Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's talk about the Model 3 versus the Model Y. Some of the real differences out there on which one A is the best deal, but really B, should you be actually buying right now? So we're gonna get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there that is a mother. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, which is basically trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. So if you've got a question you want to ask me directly or talk about your situation one-on-one, you could do that at my Patreon group down below in the description. Today's live stream is sponsored with Aura, where you can protect your online data and much more, but more on that later. So let's take a look at it. So here's a good question. Like, which one should you be buying right now? A Tesla Model Y, a brand new one, a refresh, or the Tesla Model 3, which has also been pretty recently refreshed as well. Both of them off of the off of the cuff are fantastic choices, but two very different vehicles depending on which one you're looking to go for. I personally have had both of the refreshes. I've had both of the old ones as well, the Model 3 and the Model Y. And on top of that, we're very well versed in all the different deals right now. And so certainly you kind of have to look at it that way, depending on which one you're going to be looking to buy is going to be better for your wallet. And really off of the cuff, like if you've got a family, one or two kids or a dog, then certainly a Model Y is going to be the better choice for you. And it's not that much more. Here's a post from Innovating Coin. Would you recommend buying the new Model Y or the Model 3? Asking for a friend. Warren said, tough call, but I think it's only about $2,000 more for the Model Y, and you get a lot more useful space and only a little bit of range difference. And so certainly the biggest thing between the two of them is that Model 3 has discounts right now. We were just taking a look at this one, a long range all-wheel drive with $2,540 off. And this seems to be varying in terms of discounts. Of course, there are some Model 3 performances that we found on our deal spreadsheet, all the way up to like $5,600 off. But if you're going with performance, then you already probably have made a decision in which figuring out which one is the better deal for you. And the beauty with these is that this is before the Tesla referral code promotion, where you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle as well, whether it's a Model 3, Model Y, SX, or even Cybertruck. But taking a look at some of the other deals out there, I mean, here's that Model 3 Performance we were just talking about at $5,600 off, but really it's going to be a preference between space and size. If you look at the prices, Model 3 long range, if you factor in the 7,500, anywhere from 35,000 up to 47,000 and some change. Model Y long range at 37 up to 41 and a half in change. But the biggest thing between both of these is that the Model 3 right now has 0% financing if you put 15% down, all the way up to 60 months. And so if you are someone able to put that much down payment, if you don't, it only goes up to 0.99, whereas the Model Y has 1.99% financing for the all-wheel drive version, not the rear-wheel drive. So you kind of have to pencil the payments if you're going to be financing between the two. If you're someone that really prefers leasing, then right now, hands off 100%, leasing with the Model 3 is going to be a better deal. If we take a look at the lease rates that we put on our deal spreadsheet down below in the description that we get from Tesla, or we ask from Tesla, we can see that the long range variants of the Model 3 are way better than the Model Y variants, which you can see anywhere from 2 to 3.5%, 3.6% versus the long range all-wheel drive for the Model Y, 9.5 and 10.32%. So certainly very interesting to see some of these interest rates. And if you're someone that needs the space, then yes, you can justify the 1, 2, 3, whatever thousands of dollars it's going to be. But if you want the best deal, if you are just by yourself, or maybe you plus a significant other and you just need like a daily driver type of vehicle, then the Model 3 is going to be a better bet. But the biggest thing is maybe go drive both of these. You can easily go to the Tesla store and they will easily hand you the keys to any of these vehicles, Model 3 or Model Y, and maybe some of them will give you a 2-day overnight demo as well. I've definitely done that on the Model 3. But one thing is for sure, if you are someone that prefers comfortability, both of them are very comfortable vehicles, but the Model Y is just that much more comfortable. And also, it's a higher ride height. And whereas the Model 3, we had a Model 3 Performance, when you sat into it, it's kind of like you're sinking down into the vehicle. Whereas the Model Y, you kind of just walk into the vehicle because it's usually about the same height for your seat and everything. So certainly very interesting differences between the two. Which one are you going to be preferring for which one it is between Tesla Model 3 or the Model Y? Or are you just waiting for the best deal at the end of the day? If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks to everyone. Yuhoth, great to see you. Leo, thanks for coming in as well. Let's see. H-Ream, great to see you. I haven't seen you in a bit, so thank you for coming by as well. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, 100%. Leo, nice room. No, thank you. What color is everyone getting? It's a good question. And here's a quick tip. And I don't know if there's worth anything with this, but I mean, certainly there is plenty of Model 3s and Model Ys in inventory, especially the new Model Ys. I was taking a look at it, or maybe I lost it already. Anyways, a bunch of Model Ys in inventory, but the one thing is interesting, like let's say I was clicking through all of these different colors, and Quicksilver available today, red available today, even gray and white available today, but blue and also diamond black, the brand new color, 1 to 3 weeks out. Like if you take a look at this where we switched it to diamond black, you can see 1 to 3 weeks out. So could be arguably said that diamond black and blue are either the most least produced colors or maybe even the most popular colors at the end of the day. Model 3, no kids happening soon. Yeah, if no kids, then yeah, go Model 3, have a bunch of fun, because it arguably is the most funnest vehicle that you can get right now, especially if you get the Model 3 Performance. H-Dream, I had to put $5,197 down, finance $51,000, monthly payment $754 at 1.99% APR. Was that a launch edition or finance at 65? I guess that's like a regular one, right? Well, I don't know actually, because I guess the 7,500, maybe your taxes are a little bit high. I'd love to see your breakdown, Atrium. For the Model Y Juniper, basically fully loaded. Only option I didn't get was the towing option. Got full self-driving, black diamond paint, and black interior. Nice. Did you already take delivery, actually? Atrium, definitely send me a DM if you can. I can get you hooked up with full self-driving. Leo, how's he switching between screens? This guy's a pro. No, thank you for that. He changed that. It was live. No, thank you for coming in. BG, is Tesla waiving the option for a paid feature? There's a blue Juniper with tow hitch in inventory, but 1 to 3 week for same build without it. No. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Blue Juniper with tow hitch in inventory. But is it a cheaper one in inventory? Because I was just taking a look at a bunch of these and none of them had a discount, but maybe did it have tow hitch on it and it was the same price? That would be very interesting to see. Are you talking about like this one, 50,990? It has tow. And then let's see, I guess we could just try and build it. That was a white one. Let's see, black interior, 19-inch rims, 19-inch rims, tow hitch 1,000, and no full self-driving. We'll take that one off. And let's see, let's switch this to cash. I guess we have to take this off, right? No, 50,990. Oh, because this one's 50,990, huh? But then this one has tow hitch. Interesting. Huh. Good catch there, BG. So I guess, are these versions that might have been initially, or are these like maybe they were going to be the launch series, but then they already put on the tow hitch? That's an interesting catch, BG. Nice. Very cool. Very cool for finding that. Javier, I'm looking to get into a Model 3, but waiting to see if there are better referral codes on top of federal tax. Yeah, referral program is an interesting one. I either think it's either going to go away and get killed, or it's going to get better as we get into quarter 4 at this moment. But really, Model 3 inventory discounts is where it's at. YSBH, I'm waiting for better deals on the Model 3 Performance, or maybe for some used one to start showing up. Yeah, as we get into later on this year, we'll definitely see better deals on used ones 100%. In this next topic, if you're looking to be buying a Model Y, there is a loophole for the $7,500 federal tax credit if you do not qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. Let's quickly explain it and how you can still get it if you need to, but there's a couple things you need to be aware about, because when you do it, there are some extra fees to do it. So here's a loophole, and really this video is for people that do not qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. The quick TLDR on that is if you make above 150K single as your adjusted gross income, or $300,000 as your married adjusted gross income, you do or cannot qualify for the 7,500. If you make less, like way less, like let's say you make like $50,000, the days of not making enough for the federal liability, whatever it may be, that is long gone. If you make under those income limits, you will get the 7,500 federal tax credit when you're purchasing a Model 3 or Model Y, and it is line item discounted from the vehicle, and that's why they put it very visibly here, and they actually minus it right off the price. It is super easy. But let's say you make too much money. Here is the massive loophole. You can actually lease the vehicle, but there's a couple things you need to be aware about. The first thing is that when you're leasing a Tesla vehicle, there is a high interest rate, anywhere from 9 to 10% for the Model Y. Model 3, it's not that bad, 2.6 or 2.76 to 3.6 for the long range rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive variant. But the one thing is, so if you're looking to do this, then you're probably not going to keep that lease all the way to the end of the 3 years. You'll probably have to do a lease buyout, which does include some extra fees when you're looking to do a lease buyout. If you look at the terms and conditions here, you want to disregard the payment here, or disregard the part where it says you're going to be buying it for $34,571, because that is the end of the residual amount at the end of the 3 years. You'll be paying an immediate buyout price after you lease the vehicle, and there is a $350 buyout fee and also a $695 acquisition fee. The only 2 companies that this works for at the moment is going to be Tesla Trust and Chase Leasing. I think there could be some other ones, but they might not allow a quick buyout after that. The second part of it is that you will need to have your outside financing set up, whether it's cash or credit unions or other banks or whatever. You cannot finance it through Tesla after by using a lease buyout. They're not set up for that. And so certainly some credit unions, there's plenty of them out there. We talk about them a bunch, or we did. So certainly that is going to be your best route after that. Hopefully that made a ton of sense for you if you're looking to get a Model Y. And it also works for a Cybertruck, Model S, and Model X as well for people that do not qualify for the 7,500 federal tax credit. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Now that you've bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories, plus more, you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who dropped by now. BG, hoping for a good drop this Thursday or Friday so I can place my Order. Yes, yeah. I guess this Thursday would be the next time frame. I think what's going to happen in terms of what I predict will be happening this week are we're going to see some demo inventory discounts for the Model Y. We're probably going to see like 500 to maybe $2,000 off. Yeah, maybe 500 to $1,000 off Model Y for demo status inventory vehicles. If you don't know what that is, they could be like test drive vehicles, vehicles that were sitting in the showrooms or whichever the case may be, something similar to that. U-Haul, I bought a tire inflator, promo code Dennis. Yes, very useful actually, and very nice packaging and everything. I love it, and it saved my ass for sure pretty recently, as you guys saw in the most recent video vlog that we posted. In this next topic, Tesla employee wants Musk out. It seems like there is a disgruntled employee or maybe employees that created a website that was pretty interesting that said Elon or Tesla employees for Elon to get out or Tesla employees against Elon. There was a website and everything. Here was the actual landing page of it talking about like weak Model Y demand and how this is pretty much all Elon's fault on impact of the Tesla production and demand and everything. We have now thousands of brand new Model Y sitting on lots across the country. The very vehicle our own earnings call identified as the missing piece of the Q1 delivery shortfall. Now these cars are sitting unsold, growing week after week. Production is running better than ever. This is not a product problem. It is a leadership problem. So very interesting to see, but we don't know how many people this actually was. And maybe it was just one person at the end of the day, but it does make it sound like there was plenty or more Tesla employees that are against it. It seems like this was the actual person that created this website and everything. And they posted on LinkedIn, quote, "I was fired from my dream job at Tesla." Pretty punchy headline, right? Unfortunately, it's not clickbait. I was let go from Tesla nearly 2 weeks ago. Now I'm looking for what's next. If you know of opportunities, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Business Insider posted the article and everything. And very interesting to see with all this. And I'm curious, like a live poll on how many Tesla employees are disgruntled or not in favor of what's happening right now. But certainly it does feel like people are still buying Teslas at the current rate, but maybe just the demographic is changing at this moment. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. MR25, what's up with the repaired demo vehicles? The report on Tesla inventory doesn't give too much info on what was repaired. Yes, so that's kind of the information that you get. Sometimes you can call them or go to the location where it's at, and maybe they'll give you a more detailed explanation. Sometimes it could be a vehicle that was in test drive fleet that got into an accident, or maybe something broke and they had to fix it. Like in my experience, I've seen like cars or like doors being impacted where they had to repaint a side, or even like a trunk latch that got needed to be fixed. That was like $1,000. So it really could give you a bunch. It could be really all over the place. Michelle, so the price that Tesla gives you online for a scam? What do you mean by that exactly? Like the prices that you see on the website are the prices that you get. You just have to finance it or whatever. In this next topic, Tesla has $800 million in Cybertrucks in stock. Spicy headline for sure. It seems like the media or is talking about this. Tesla reportedly has $800 million worth of Cybertruck that nobody wants. And so that's why I really do feel like there is going to be a big amount of Cybertruck deals and incentives coming soon, maybe even more than what we're expecting right now. Queen Beetle said this: it's the 950,000 plus reservations that Tesla couldn't convert to purchases. In terms of like what's the big deal with this, because yeah, I remember seeing like headlines like there's 2 million pre-orders of Cybertrucks and everything, and now that we've got them sitting a lot, it really just shows the show like when you're trying to sell an EV that's 70, 80, $90,000 plus, it's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, right now we see Model S, Model X. It seems like maybe the economy is a little bit changing with these high price electric vehicles out there. But Brandon posted this: Tesla simply cannot move Cybertrucks even with incentives. Foundation series still around. And you got to remember, Foundation series is the first Cybertruck that came out, which was over almost like 2 years. No, like one year, 1.5 year, 2 years plus at this point. Very interesting. Almost 2 years at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if quite a few of these end up with rodent damage, needs new brakes, sitting for 6 months without moving. Traditional OEMs have procedures for aging inventory or a vent lot rot. Many of these clearly haven't. at all in months. And so certainly very interesting to see all these. I mean, and you can see anywhere from $8,500 off to 10,500 off on Cyber Beast and all-wheel drive versions. And really, this is the best deal. We talked about this yesterday and I itemized it out. Shout out to that guy Solid for commenting and posting the deal spread that they get. If anybody out there gets like a fantastic deal, feel free to at me, tag me, send me the DM. I'd love to see it just so we can show it to everybody else to highlight, the best deals that we're getting out there on whatever Tesla vehicle. Well, one thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this, and that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners, and I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there, 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones, and by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. I think my audio got messed up a little bit, but hopefully it works now. Joomji or Joomi, I just got a 2022 Model Y Performance with no carbon fiber spoiler. What the heck happened? Did someone rip it off? Hey, 24K miles for 29,999,000. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, actually. It seems like those Model Ys are definitely on the lower price, and I feel like you can get like an aftermarket one for like 100 to 200 bucks. Steve, what happened to your Model 3 Performance? Sold it, actually got rid of it. Didn't make a video about it, but we did make like a final ending, like final review. But yeah, didn't really talk about it too much, but it actually went to a family member, and so it is out of our possession now. Y3W, I actually like 3W because it is way cheaper than OEM, way cheaper than all the other ones out there, and way better quality, cost and everything. And so very, oh, the Cybertruck audio is gone. Oh well, as well. I guess that sucks then. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button and comments and everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.